in the end, let's not also entirely divorce her from her moment in history and from her place. So I would like sometimes to just put her back and think about her as, the daughter of that vicarage. And I think there is one thing I did discover, and it was actually with Devaney. We missed the bus in Steventon to go back. It was the Jane Austen Society's talk, where John Mullen had given a talk in Steventon, the Jane Austen Society's annual general meeting. Anyway, he'd pushed off, and everybody else had pushed off, and there was a bus going for Jasna, and they pushed off, and we, having taken the wrong turn, missed the bus. So there we are in Steventon, and it made me realise that unlike Chawton, which is somewhat on the main road, Steventon, where she grew up, is really isolated, and that how very, very important for her family must have been, and the few neighbours. So that community, you had to make the best of what you had. You simply had to learn how to live with other people. And one of the things you had to obviously learn, which all the heroines learn, is to shut up, to be tactful, to have delicacy for other people's feelings, and not to call the good manners and the delicacy hypocrisy. And I suppose I came to that sort of understanding, looking at this really isolated place and realising that this is where she grew up till she was in her 20s. The other thing that was very striking was the church was very modest, extraordinarily modest, more so than Chawton and more so than anything else. And this is the I know her father was a pluralist, but that is his main church. You think, God, it gives you a different sense of her on the edge of the gentry, I think.